So my topic was over affirmative action. I think the important points that should be taken away about this is, first of all, understanding exactly what affirmative action is. This is policies that were put into place to represent underrepresented groups in our society, which in turn is also seen as the favoring of groups that have been seen to be at a disadvantage. I think another important point to be taken away is understanding just how widespread affirmative action is, with cases like the Supreme Court versus Harvard, the Supreme Court versus North Carolina University, the political debates that have included the National Association of Scholars and the Council of Foreign Relations, the protests held at Yale, Harvard, North Carolina, and many other colleges and universities due to affirmative action. People that agree with affirmative action, they find that affirmative action allows diversity to be more common, it lessens the social gap, it lessens the educational gap, and it gives opportunities to the less fortunate and less privileged. Overall, people that agree with affirmative action find that affirmative action gives or allows opportunities not originally given to people due to their physical characteristics, citizenship, social standings, or things like poverty. People that disagree with affirmative action due to viewing affirmative action as favoring groups due to their physical characteristics, gender, social standing, etc. They also find that people who were originally eligible for the same opportunities, such as university acceptances, do not get them due to the purpose of affirmative action taking their opportunities away. They also see that colleges can exploit affirmative action by colleges focusing on making their place more diverse instead of accepting students based on their educational achievements. For consequentialism, I find that I would agree that affirmative action fits with their ethical beliefs as a morally good course of action. I find this because I think they would view affirmative action as doing more good than harm, due to this allowing access to the minority groups to the education that they might have not been able to without affirmative action, which in turn would lessen the educational gaps. I also think that they would see that it allows citizens to stand in a more equal educational standing and allows the same opportunities for jobs. I don't think deontology would agree with affirmative action due to the fact that deontologists find that everyone should be treated equally in every opportunity, which affirmative action would not fit with this because it gives opportunities to some groups and not other groups. I also think that in a deontologist's eyes, in their ethical theories, they find that everybody is already equal, so there would be no point for affirmative action to be a thing. I think ethics of care would agree with affirmative action if it is only giving opportunities to people not only on their ethnicity, gender, social standing, nationality, or financial standing, but also on their educational achievements and their life achievements as well. For my conclusion, I think that if affirmative action could allow all to be able to join and is simply based on their educational progress and life skills, and was not used simply to create more diversity in colleges due to wanting a rise in their enrollment, then I find that affirmative action would not be such an arguable topic. I also think that if affirmative action is a way to create an equal educational environment among students and create a moral and equal way to lessen and get rid of the social and educational gaps in our society, then I do find that it is needed for now. Engaging in this project has made me more knowledgeable about the different ethical theories and their views. It has also allowed me to broaden my scopes of my knowledge and become more understanding of different ethical views and differentiating views compared to my own. This project has taught me different ways ethical theories view things like equality, education, diversity, and many more things related to these. So I think that this project was needed to give me more knowledge about the ethical theories for this course, but also for my life as well.